Hello, my name is Alex Branger. I am a senior lecturer for the Clifton Practice Hypnotherapy Training School in Belfast, or CPHT Belfast for short. One of the questions that I'm often asked, both as a hypnotherapist and as a hypnotherapy lecturer, is what is hypnosis? And there's an awful lot of stuff out there which creates some misunderstanding. Hypnosis is simply the contrivance of the trance state. Now, on average, each of us goes into that trance state 6 or 7 times per hour. It's an entirely natural state. It's just that moment where the brain is just working things through, taking on board new information, or just trying to make sense of something. Now, most of the time it only lasts perhaps a couple of seconds or less than that. And during hypnosis, we make that trance state last just that little bit longer, perhaps maybe 20 or 25 minutes in a typical session. Most often people go into that trance state when they are driving their car and might be driving for 6 or 7 minutes, and they suddenly think, where's that 6 or 7 minutes gone? It's almost like I drifted off somewhere. That is the trance state. Other people might be able to relate to it by when they're watching a good film and they get completely absorbed in the film. Perhaps maybe they're reading a good book and all the distractions around them disappear. That is us all accessing the trance state, and is very similar to us being in a hypnotic trance. Hence the reason why hypnosis is often described as a state of focused attention. It's like concentrating very hard on a particular thing. How do we do it? How would I get somebody into a state of hypnosis in my clinic? I would typically ask them to make themselves comfortable, whether that be lying down on a massage couch or whether it be just leaning back in a reclining chair. I'd put a blanket over them, and then I'd perhaps maybe do a short relaxation exercise where I ask them to focus on different areas of the body, and then I would ask them to imagine that they are in a certain place, perhaps walking down a tropical hill on a tropical island. Perhaps maybe I'll ask them to imagine themselves walking down some steps into a beautiful garden. That enables the client to relax, that enables the client to access the trance state. And once we're in that state, then we gain access to the subconscious area of the mind. The conscious area of the mind becomes less critical about the information that it's letting in. And as a result, we can start accessing that subconscious mind and asking it to consider different ways of seeing things. And it may well be that it doesn't like those ideas, it doesn't like those suggestions, in which case it will completely ignore them. But it may well be that it does like those suggestions, and actually it does like a different way of seeing life. And if we can get people to perceive their world in a slightly different way, then it enables them to cope that much better with anxiety, with depression, and any other issues that they might be facing. I hope that answers some of your questions. If you do have any more, then please do not hesitate to contact us at CPHT Belfast, and we'll endeavour to answer any of your queries. Thanks very much for watching.